Hi, I'm Dola Debosh. I'm going to share the concept of logic building and effective problem solving using flowchart. This is the concept. This concept is actually required if you want to uh, learn C++, Java, or any other programming language. So solve what is the objective of this particular module. So how to solve problem using flowcharts. Now the question is, what is flowchart? Flowchart is a tool that you can use to represent the procedure to solve a problem. Not only that, flowchart is a graphical representation of an algorithm. If you want to represent any algorithm graphically, then flowchart is required. Flowchart consists of set of symbols where each symbol represents a specific kind of activity. As we know, the computer works based on the IPO cycle, input, process, and output. Here, flowchart is also based on the IPO cycle. So accepting instructions and data as input, processing the instruction and data, and finally displaying the result as an output. The processing would involve the computations and the decision that are being taken. Now the question is, what are the advantages and disadvantages are there? So first I am going to explain what are the advantages are there. Flowchart help in analyzing the problems effectively. Flowcharts acts as a guide during the program development phase. Apart from that, we have few disadvantages. What are these? These disadvantages are a lengthy flowchart may extend over multiple pages, which reduces the readability. Drawing a flowchart using any graphical tool is a time-consuming process. The changes made to a single step may cause redrawing the entire flowchart. Now, if I'm talking about the flowchart, so flowchart is basically the step-by-step process. To perform these tasks, instruction need to be provided a computer in a form of program. For a native programmer, writing such a program in any programming language is a complex task if you don't know the terminologies and flow of the program. Therefore, it is better to break the entire problem into a set of steps and represent in the same using a diagram. Flowcharts can be used to represent the programming logic in a graphical form. Now, what is flowchart? As I already discussed, the flowcharts are used to represent the programming logic in a graphical form. Help in depicting the logic in a step-by-step process that helps in better understanding of working of a process. Help you evaluate the correctness of the logic of the steps involved in a process. To draw a flowchart, a set of symbols are used. In addition, you need to follow some standardized rules while creating a flowchart. Drawing a flowchart, if I'm talking about drawing a flowchart, set of symbols are required. Why? Because different terminologies are there. Flowchart is created using a set of symbols. In a flowchart, flow of the process is indicated with the arrows connecting the symbols. Each symbol represents an activity to be performed to direct the solution of a given task. Now, this particular slide says the different symbols and different activities and descriptions are given. So first, initially, the input box is given. The input box is actually required if I want to accept any value from a user. Second one is a processing box. If I want to do any kind of calculation and operation, then this process box is required. And output box, if I want to display anything, or we can say, better to say that the display box. Fourth one is a decision. Is if I want to specify any kind of condition, then decision box is required. Fifth one is a procedure and subroutine. If my program is very much lengthy, so we can divide the program, in a small part. So this is, we can define based on the subroutine. And flow line, as we already discussed, flow line is actually required if I want to define or indicate the sequence which steps are to be performed, then its flow lines are required. Initiator and terminator is actually required at beginning or the end of the flowchart. On-page connector is used to connect one step in a flowchart to another step that is present in a different part of the same page. Off-page connector, if it is just like a PTO, if you want to connect in a different page. Suppose the flowchart is very much lengthy and continuation of the flowchart is in different page. So you can use the off-page connector. Annotation. Annotation is basically required if I want to do any kind of instruction, any kind of comment for the flowchart for the user. So then we can use the annotation box. Now see this one particular diagram or flowchart is given. If I want to withdraw the amount from ATM machine, so then this is the flowchart. Start, insert your ATM card. This is the input. Then the process is happening. The ATM machine checks your card details. Enter the PIN number. The amount, ATM machine validate the PIN number. Press the cash withdrawal button. Enter the amount you want to withdraw and collect your ATM card and collect the amount from ATM machine and collect the statement from ATM machine and end. So if I want to analyze this particular problem, so see this, in this particular flowchart, start, input box, processing box, all the whatever symbols I have explained, all this means all the symbols are there. So start is a basically initiator and stop is a basically terminator, as well as processing box and input box are there. So I can share another example like draw a flowchart that accepts the number and displays its cube. Okay, so say this one, this is a very simple start and this is the end. So this is the initiator and terminator. Input n, I can enter any number like 10, 20, 30. After that, n into n if I want to find out the Q and display Q. So this is my initiator, this is terminator, this is input box, and here the process is happening, that this is known as processing box, and finally display Q, this is my output box. I can or I can simply calculate the simple interest in using the flowchart. So start, input, principal, rate, and time. This is the formula of the simple interest. If I want to calculate the simple interest, this is the formula. So formula I am going to put inside the processing box because the processing is happening under this particular area. Display, simple interest, and end. So that's it. Thank you.